have and like what you got going on.
What you want?
I need to know more.
What you want to know?
I want to know. I mean, because there's a guy that I'm seeing. I'm mostly into women, but there's a guy that I'm seeing and he wants a poly relationship. How does it work? What's going on?
Do you feel like he's worthy of it?
He's a good man. I don't know what you mean by worthy.
Provide for y'all? Can he provide for y'all?
Say it again.
Can he provide for y'all?
That's the thing. I don't know if he can provide everything.
So can he provide for you and him?
He can provide for him. I provide for me.
So he
And
can
I,
provide
I don't
for
know if
himself,
it's like
but can he provide for you and him?
no, and I don't want to talk down on him.
Okay, so then you ain't his wife. Then you shouldn't be talking about no polygamy. He can't even take care of you. He ain't even got you together.
Right.
A man don't deserve no woman unless he could take care of you and do everything for you.
Right.
Period. If I don't even deserve a woman, if I ain't got the finances and the shit I need, you know why? Because if a nigga don't got the shit he need and he gonna have with you, then you could talk to the nigga any kind of way you want to. You could check that nigga. You know what I mean?
Right.
But shit, when you paying all the bills, it's yes daddy, no daddy. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, I call him Papa, not Daddy, but
Yeah.
Papa, because I got my
Whatever
daddy.
you want to call it, but it's yes daddy, no daddy. And as soon as you know what I mean, you gotta pay the bills as a man. As a man, you gotta take care of everything. You gotta buy gifts, provide a life for her, provide a creative space, clothes, food, everything, shelter, everything. And,
Right.
and then
And
then
maybe
then
he just on some shit like he think it's cool, but he don't know how to provide. I don't know. I don't know.
then that's not your
That's
relationship. You in a situationship. Y'all not in no real relationship. Y'all
no. And listen, I know how to take care of myself, so
You shouldn't
I
have
need
to take care of yourself as a woman. That's the problem. Y'all women, see the thing is,
what?
y'all
That's a
gotta be men.
problem. Me
Yeah.
taking care of myself is an
Yeah, no, I
issue.
said the problem is you gotta listen, man. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You gotta listen. You shouldn't have to. It's hard out here for black men, but black men have to figure it out. We gotta figure out a
Right.
hustle. We gotta earn y'all. Like we need to earn a woman. So I feel like a woman shouldn't respect a nigga until he could actually provide for y'all. This is why y'all keep disrespecting us niggas out here because we be trying to have a relationship with you before we can actually do something for you. Now, when a man can provide everything for you, then he can flex his shit. Then he can drag his nuts. You feel me? And up until then, he can't tell you what to do because he can't provide and protect for you. So who the fuck is he to tell you what to do? He can't tell you what to do or raise his voice in the house because y'all roommates, nigga. Y'all partners in crime.
Oh, and again, we don't live with each other. Like
Oh no, you don't got a man. You got a boyfriend. You got a little situation. You figuring yourself out still. When you get a real
no,
man,
I mean
a
we
real
don't
man
live with
going
each
to
other because
boss
I want
up.
to
He
give
going to boss
his
up and
space.
take care
Because
of all.
again, he
Real
wants
men
to
don't even
try to
real
live
men
in
don't
this.
even real men don't even allow a woman to buy nothing. Like because they going a real man is going to want to dominate financially, mentally, in every way. He's going to dominate you in every way. He's going to dominate you. He don't need your money. Your money is like extra and shit. And like your money going to become a problem if it ain't put into his situation. So
Right.
he already established. He don't need your money. Your money is like it could be extra money toward what he doing. You feel what I'm saying? But a real man, he ain't gonna really want you to be doing anything, but unless you're doing it for him, unless you add to his situation.
All right. Well, all right. Well, I'm about to leave him. I'm trying to come where y'all live. Where y'all live? I'm trying to come where you are.
If you're trying to come where I'm at, you got to tell me what you offering. Like, what do you offer? What do
What
you
else
do today?
from you?
What?
I don't require anything. I'm very simple.
Yeah, like, but
Simple.
what can you pretty? So I could use your beauty to promote my agenda. That's good. Like that's one of the things that I require from my woman that I'm to be pretty, have a nice body. You got a womb. Like, how many kids you got?
I have none.
You got no
I'm
kids. What's your age?
26 years old,
Yeah, you. How tall are you?
5'2", and I'm like 130
Yeah,
ish.
Yeah, you a nice candidate for me. Cause as long as you don't gotta, as long as you know how to respect the man, like and respect my
Listen, I'm learning because, like I said, my preference is women, but I've been trying to be on the man wave, which is surprising for a lot of people. But
No, I don't like my wives. I don't like my wives to be bisexual. I like my wives to be heterosexual. I don't like my wives to like women.
oh,
Yeah, like nah.
well,
I don't want you to like a woman. I want you to like have a sister wife, but not have to be bisexual. I don't really like that. You feel what?
oh no, I mean it's not even a bisexual thing. It's just I like what I like
Yeah.
at
I
times.
don't need. I don't need
Why you
no.
need to mess with
I
that?
don't
What is
need.
that?
The,
Why can't
my
you
thing
have
is.
a
My thing is this. I need a woman I could turn into a virtuous woman, like a. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be looking like Eric
what's a
do fucking with
virtuous
me.
woman? What
You
do
see
you
how my
what
wives look? Hey, stop talking. While I'm talking, you talking too much. Listen, I like my woman to be seen a lot, not heard too much. I like them to just do what I want to do. They gotta be into the shit that I'm into. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you looking for a man, a real man that can do something for you, you gotta look into what he's into and make sure that's what you into. Because you might not agree and then you ain't got time to argue with you. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta know how to you have to know how to be a female and play your role. With a man that don't need your money, that don't need your financial assistance,
so what role do I have to play?
do you know how to cook? Do you
Yes.
know how to sew? Do you know
Yes.
how to plant a garden?
I don't.
Are you educated? Are you intellectual? Are you intelligent? I need
Yes. Yes, and all that. Like,
you
yes.
can have children. You know how to shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
and you're a good candidate. You're a good wife.
I don't know if I know how to shut the fuck up.
See, that's the problem. That's the major thing, and that's where see with the dudes that y'all dealing with, y'all can pop your mouth with them because you going half and half with them niggas. But it's certain niggas that's bosses, and when you meet a boss, you gotta learn to shut the fuck up. You feel me? Like you running your mouth because you're used to dealing with niggas, bum niggas,
Somebody gonna say, "Who is Miss
bum
Nelson?"
niggas. You dealing with
Who?
bum niggas. You used to dealing with bum niggas. When I'm
Girl, go
talking, don't talk. I'm
ahead.
gonna tell you that for the last time. When I'm talking, don't talk. Okay? Don't talk when I'm talking. So when you gotta listen when I'm talking and listen. Don't do
I'm
that again.
listening.
Okay? So when a lot of y'all women, y'all dealing with these niggas out here that can't do nothing for you. You feel me? Like they could be your boyfriend. You could have a situationship with them, but them niggas can't take you off your job and be like, you ain't working there no more. I got you. You feel me? And they hustlers. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You out here having to be the man and the woman for yourself. So when you get in a relationship,
Right.
you already independent. You don't really need a nigga. You have a situationship where you have a boyfriend. A man is supposed to protect and provide. He's supposed to take you off your shit and be like, nah, you with me. You feel what I'm saying? But nah, these dudes out there, this is why y'all run your mouth and be y'all so masculine because you don't need a nigga because a nigga can't do shit for you. But you have to understand there's different kind of niggas out here, baby. There's niggas that are bosses that can change your life and make your situation so you don't have to work no more. These are the niggas you deal with different. You in your way. You gotta know how to shut the fuck up with that nigga. That nigga, he could do something for you. The nigga that don't got that bag, that can't educate you and lift you up and bring you to somewhere new and provide for you, that's the nigga you pop off to and be like, nigga, that you cut him off and you know what I mean?
And I
Take
agree.
the nigga serious.
I agree.
But when
I
you
agree
find a
with
nigga that could change your situation, you become all ears and you shut up. You gotta know how to turn that shit off. Like, okay, let me get
that.
out
All right.
of the way.
So, yeah, what can you do for me?
You need to watch more and then figure that out because I can't really explain to you what I can do for you. You shouldn't be on my live if you don't know what I can do for you. That's my
Now,
public. My whole life is public. You feel me? Like if you don't, I don't even know why you here talking to me if you don't know what I can do for you because I'm a public
you
figure.
don't even know why I'm here talking. All right, you want to do that? Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm dead ass. Like
That's fine.
yeah.
That's fine. I heard you. It was nice to talk to you.
All right, be easy. Dudes that can do something for you, they don't want to hear your mouth. They want to hear your credentials. They want to see like We looking for women that actually gonna come build, like, you know what I'm saying, to our situation. Like, niggas don't want to talk to a woman that's like a motor mouth. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's why you broke now. You feel me? That's why you fucked up now. That's why you can't keep a man now. You can't attract the boss. You can't attract somebody that's of value. You're dealing with these niggas that you playing with out here that you can't respect. You'll never be able to attract a boss, somebody that can actually change your life and your situation because you run your fucking mouth too much. Shut the fuck up. That's your problem. To certain niggas. I understand. A lot of these niggas do not deserve respect. I understand that. Can't respect these niggas. These niggas is clowns. But when you meet a boss, you don't run your mouth. You be like, you listen. You be like, it's a fact. Because you want to elevate your life. But a lot of y'all gonna stay stagnant. Because when you do meet a nigga that could do something for you, it's a lot of niggas out here could do something for you. You feel me? Change your life up. And they bosses. They shot callers. They doing their own thing. You feel me? And y'all don't know how to differentiate between a sucker nigga and a king. You feel me? So the king, you try to treat the king like a sucker nigga, you be getting problems. And us kings need to stop dealing with women that don't understand your status. You feel me? A real bitch don't understand your status. You feel what I'm saying? And if I'm a clown, why you watching me? You know? You see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a clown, right? Like, when the last time you seen a clown and walked up to him and was like, yo, you're a clown? Don't that mean you retarded to walk up to a clown and say you're a clown? Have you ever seen a clown before? What do I look like walking up to a clown and be like, you're a clown? Ain't that retarded? Who the fuck finds a clown to go tell a clown you're a clown? You trying to offend me, homie. You know that I'm not a clown. That's why you're trying to make me believe I'm a clown, because you see a clown when you see yourself. You know I'm a king. You feel me? You can never look at me and say there's a clown and then tell me I'm a clown. If that's a clown, it's clear that's a clown. You ain't got to tell him he's a clown. He's a clown. Everybody know you're a clown. You feel what I'm saying? So it's redundant for you to say that. Niggas retarded. What's up, love?
What's up, NatureBoy?
What's going on?
Nothing. You know I fuck with you, right?
Yeah, I fuck with you too.
And I know you fuck with me, but as my brother, period, as my friend on Beagle and all that, you're wrong as hell. And I'm gonna
All right.
let you know you wrong because first of all, that's not how you talk to women. I understand you want submissiveness and you want all that and all of this. But first of all, and these dumbass hoes on this motherfucking live, for women to allow a man, you know, there's a difference between being rude and being alpha. For these dumb assholes who need love so much, to allow a man to disrespect them and to tell them to shut the fuck up, a woman should know when to be quiet, yes, but for a man to degrade her and to do all of this, that's so unnecessary. And I think you're wrong as hell for that.
Yeah, but Chair, you gotta understand like this. Every woman ain't a.
But wait. Let's do one thing at a time. Let's do one thing at a time. Shut the fuck up, though. That's how you talk to a woman. If a woman is supposed to be a queen, that's not how you talk to a queen.
Well, this is what I'm saying. A queen conduct herself.
But wait, brother, it
A queen
sounds like you
conduct
want weak
herself.
ass women. But
A
wait.
queen. Shorty, like, I don't know what time you think this is and nothing. I ain't gonna do that with you in real life. I'm not gonna be going back and forth with you in real life, so I ain't gonna do it over the internet. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you wanna listen and conversate, we can conversate, but I'm not going back and forth with you. What you talking about? Like, you bugging. You feel me? Like, I don't know what kind of nigga you think I am. But a queen, let me tell you something about a queen. Number one, a queen move a certain way. She can't be disrespected. A hoe is always gonna be disrespected because she's a hoe. And that's why people disrespect her. A queen carry her. You ever heard of somebody disrespecting Erykah Badu? Or Lauryn Hill? Or Mary J. Blige? No, because they carry themselves in a certain way. You ain't got to tell a nigga not to disrespect a woman that respect herself. So you putting yourself in harm's way, coming over here saying, yo, running your mouth for bitches and whores. Every woman is not that status. You feel me? Like, if it's a bitch nigga, he gonna get treated like a bitch nigga because that's how he is. It's the same thing with a female. Every female, you're like, oh, how you gonna talk to this? Every female ain't no fucking queen. First of all, most queens would not even be on this app unless they was teaching knowledge or information or trying to help you in some kind of way. A queen wouldn't even address you like that, really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about how a woman really carry themselves, she wouldn't even go on live. She wouldn't come up on this thing like this. She would hit me on inbox. She'd be like, hey, I like you, or whatever. She's not really going to come on here to be seen like that, because really a queen is just feminine. If you think about a femininity, like, I could tell you what a queen is because I'm a man, I'm a king. I could tell you how a woman conduct herself because I'm a king. And a woman and a real queen ain't got a lot of this. She ain't doing all of that. She ain't nagging and shit, all like ratchet shit. That ain't no queen shit. You feel me? Like, that ain't how she move. A queen is someone that that is feminine. And feminine is the very opposite of everything that a man is. A man is combative. A man is dominant. A man likes to argue. A man likes to be, fight. You feel me? Women are supposed to be the opposite of that, but you've been made into be grown-ass men and fend for yourself in society. But the truth is, your womanhood has been stolen from you by white supremacy. Let's talk about it. You see, men are supposed to fight. Men are supposed to fight in every way. Argue, be combative, dominant. This is what men do. This is what testosterone makes you feel like. That's what a man does. It makes you feel like that's actually the characteristics of testosterone. If you take testosterone, you would know that. Any dyke out there will tell you when they took testosterone, their libido get up, they want to fuck everything, and they feel dominant. This is just science, you feel me? And so men are combative. Our bodies are strong because we resist, we're combative. And everything in our anatomy says that we're in resistance, we want to fight, we want to go back and forth and battle each other. That's a masculinity, you feel me? So at the end of the day, y'all been forced to be men because you didn't have men in your society and community to be there for you. So you don't know how to conduct yourself in the presence of real, true, divine masculine. They took that from y'all. They snatched your womanhood from you. So y'all niggas is niggas. Over time, epigenetically, your environment has turned you into men and turned your men into females. They don't know their position. They don't know how to hold their head. They don't know how to conduct themselves. And neither do y'all. So y'all come at niggas reckless. You think you can come up here and step to me like, look, hold up. That's masculine. That's masculine energy right there. Queen ain't doing that. An alpha female is someone that's super hyper feminine. She's what every woman wants to be. She ain't got to do that because her presence is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Now, men teach. Men talk, men are intellectual, men are dominant, they argue back and forth. All throughout time, you will see men arguing. They're arguing with each other, arguing science and arguing mathematics and arguing this. And Galileo said this and Plato said that and the gods said this and men said that. Men have always did that. But it's not characteristic for a female to run her mouth like that. It's crazy, it's combative. But in the society we in, I watched you, woman, when you first went to college, innocent. Y'all was innocent. I seen you. I seen you at a young age go to college out there in Atlanta. Y'all be innocent as shit. 4 or 5 years later, you become a grown-ass man. I watched y'all turn into men. It's a sad thing. Because life is so hard. It takes the innocence from you. It takes you from little girls to grown men. I've seen it happen. It's sad. It truly is that you have to be a man in society to the point where, and it's like I told you, the scientific epigenetics has been done to animals. They have warped and you have adapted to your environment. So what happens is, in a scientific experiment, they took mice, and every time the pregnant mice would touch the bowl of food to go get the food, it would get a shock. So every time the pregnant mice went to go touch it to get their food, the bowl would give them a shock. So epigenetics showed that the epigenetic tag of what the mother was subjected to in their environment will pick the genes for the child. So the offspring of that mouse When it came out, it didn't even touch that because it knew from the past experiences of his mother. So our society and our experiences have shaped and molded us to adapt to our environment. So your environment demands that it's every man for themselves, that you fend for yourself and you be a man. You got to step up and be hard and go hard, because if you don't, you're going to drown. You ain't going to make it out there if you don't be a grown-ass man. And that's society. And it's unfortunate. The females that we dealing with, they niggas. They got to be niggas. And over time, it used to be that women didn't want to be niggas. It was hard for them. But now, the offspring of a female that had to be a man, even though it was hard for her, have made females that want to be men. They're adapted to be men. They got to be a man. You can't even put them in a woman. You can't. These women out there today, they got to be the man. You can't even make them women. You make them uncomfortable. They'll damn near die. They got to be the man. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to understand how society has warped and shaped us. It's hard to find a real woman, man. You got so many females. And this is the babies that they made. They made children that were just women that looked like females. But you hear the rap music. These women going hard. These women is damn niggas. They niggas. And what? And these niggas is females. They physically strong. They got a beard. They got muscles. But mentally they weak. They let their woman talk to them crazy because they've been raised by a woman that talks to them crazy, and that's how they talk. That's how they feel. You supposed to. When you say a woman, there ain't no fucking woman. I know a woman when I feel one. I'm a man. I define a woman, and a woman defines me. And one thing I'm gonna tell you right now is a woman is everything that you're not, homie. Don't you ever be fooled by these masculine ass females out here, bro. They grown ass men. I call them grown ass men. You can't come to me with that shit. Because I'm a man. I'm a man inside of a male's body. You got grown men inside of female bodies. They look soft. They even use their sex they use their sex appeal. You see these women now? These women have no fucking class. They get straight to the point. They use their sex as a tool to empower themselves. It's masculine the way they use their sexuality. These females just go so hard that you see Megan Thee Stallion, you see Cardi B talking about she gonna put that wet ass pussy on you. Man, that's masculine energy using that sexuality to capitalize and make them powerful. Bro, they using that shit against you, my nigga. When if you don't peep this shit, what's up, my love? You look really nice today.
The food's about to be done.
It's about to be done? Yeah, that wet ass pussy, you seen it. So, you know, a man will make you a woman if you want to be one. A real man will turn you into a woman if you want to be one. When a man is a man, you know, like masculine energy, Aquarius I got Aquarius with an Aries moon, masculine energy, and there's a lot of females out here with masculine energy. Y'all know it. Society has made y'all be this way. It's not a secret, but once you peep it. And what I've learned is that when a feminine woman, when a woman that knows she's masculine is trying to change, it's damn near like death for her, yo. She gotta be a nigga. That's why they stay in that system, because they've been adapted to survive within the matrix. So these ain't real women, dog. These ain't real women. These women is niggas. You dealing with a grown ass man in a female body, and guess what? When you see this woman, she smell like a woman. She look like a woman. She shaped like a woman. So your natural desire is to protect her. Your natural desire is to bow to her and worship your woman as you're supposed to. But inwardly, you see when you're dealing with her behind closed doors that this is a grown-ass man. And she go harder than a nigga. And you the bitch. You understand? And if you don't understand it and you don't see the spirit realm, then you are looking at the physical and not realizing that, yo, you're dealing with a grown man right here spiritually. It's something that cannot be seen. It's psychological. I'm just being all the way real with you. When you a dude, you will emasculate her and she will bump heads with you. When you's a real dude, she gonna bump heads with you. Because why? She gonna feel emasculated. When they say they feel disrespected, they're really saying they feel emasculated. You're emasculating them. And they don't like to be emasculated. If they feel emasculated, they feel offended. Just like a man. When a man feel like, yo, you trying me, disrespecting me, you feel me? A real woman is not even interested in fighting you. She's conformative. She's meek. That's what feminine energy does. Look up the characteristics of feminine. That is not your woman. Your woman is not allowed to be like that. That's taken away from her at a young age. Her femininity is taken away from her at a young age, period. The world makes her tough. She gotta go get it. You feel me? Right out of college, freshman year, she gotta go get it. If she don't get it, guess what? The world gonna eat her the fuck up. And she realized that and she turned into a man. And they've adapted this way for many years. And so now the female that you're dealing with now is a grown-ass man. That's the problem. And the male you're dealing with, most of the males you're dealing with, they look hard, they look tough, but they bitches. And inwardly, they're females. And when you get closer to them, you notice, yo, this nigga's soft. This is why y'all females are single. Because the man, every time you deal with a nigga, you only attract your opposite. You're attracting a nigga that's handsome, but as he come closer, you realize a nigga a little sweet. You see certain things about him. Nobody can actually see it, but you know he's sweet, nigga. He's a sweet nigga. And the niggas that you do attract that are real men, you bump heads with them and you can't live close proximity with them because, okay, I got it. I'm thankful. See, look, my wives, they serve me up. You know what I'm saying? They're beautiful. That's how you're supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Myself. There's order. A man will turn you into a woman if you let him. A real dude will define you. He will make you a woman. But a lot of y'all feel that and you feel emasculated and you like, man, fuck this nigga. I'm out. I could do this shit on my own because society has adapted you to do that. It's made you that way. And once you peep the science behind it, you're like, oh, okay, I realize what's going on. You feel me? So you got to deal with only the ones that are willing to be feminine. And you have to completely be masculine to actually attract a feminine woman. You're never going to magnetically attract that feminine energy to you if you keep compromising. If you compromise with the woman, then it's fake. And behind closed doors, it look good publicly, but behind closed doors, you don't got that vibe. You don't got that energy, but it looks good publicly. Fuck that. You got to be a man and stand on all that shit. Stand on it strong. Like, fuck that. And every woman, every female that comes to you ain't a queen. And she act like a whore, we call her a fucking whore. She act like a bitch, we call her a bitch. What the fuck is you talking about? Don't disrespect yourself. I'm over here minding my business. You come up here disrespectful, I'm a G-check you. Period. I'm in my house, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, and you violating me coming up here getting boisterous, talking about how you dealing with females. Nah, I call it how I see it, nigga. If you a queen, conduct yourself like one. You can never be disrespected. Oh, would you do your daughter like that? Nah, I'm gonna teach my daughter how to move so she'll never be disrespected. It's a certain way that you can move so that men respect you. Kanuki move in a way to make men respect her. Watch Kanuki on this app. She's one of the females on this app that's highly respected by all men. And she's an alpha female. Watch her. Watch how she move. She always positive. She don't deal with hate. She always deal with love. She's always educating you about your health. And she's always positive. That's an alpha female. And she's not exuberating no masculinity. She stays in her femininity, but she's still powerful. And it's so beautiful to watch. You understand? And go watch her. I'm just being real with you. That's an alpha female right there. You feel me? Her problem is that she's just enjoying the power she has so much. And she don't want no dude. She really want multiple niggas. Because of an alpha female has that much power and she doesn't have submission to understanding and the knowledge of the universe and her afterlife and what she's really here for. Then at the end of the day, she can't submit to no nigga because society is not warped and shaped to make a woman submit to no man. So you emasculated, black man, you're not needed. You're not valued. Black men, you're not valued. You're not needed. Who the fuck needs that? Nah, she's not masculine. She's feminine. You feel me? She's very feminine. But then you gotta realize a woman like that done been, she done been exposed to so many lame niggas, she don't know who to trust. It's gonna take time to get She older now too, so. But a real man will turn you into a woman. I'm trying to tell you. But you're not going to want to feel that because you're going to feel like that's disrespectful. A real man going to dominate you in every way, yo. He is. It could be sweet. He going to dominate you because, appreciate it, Blair. I see you, Baltimore. All the real niggas behind bars. Y'all done put him in jail. The real nigga behind jail, y'all try to kill him. It's not many of us out there. Y'all hate us. Y'all want to put us behind bars. You know what I'm saying? You don't want real niggas to survive. We got to conform to white supremacy and shit. But your real divine masculine energy, y'all call divine, you think divine masculine is feminine. What y'all call divine masculine, I figured that out. That shit feminine as fuck. Like, you know, like, oh, bowing down to a woman and all this. Like, no, like, actually, I mean, but there's a point where divine masculine does bow to the divine feminine. Because at the end of the day, she's everything that you're not. And there's no challenging her because there's no challenge there. She's not challenging you. You're not challenging her. So in that regards, you want to worship her. You know what I'm saying? And you know, outside of that, you can't really get that. Well, you got to understand, how can there be room for masculine men when masculine women are taking over? When you are taking the space of, you said Atlanta has nothing but feminine men, right? But think about it. Atlanta is filled with masculine females doing their own thing. How can there be space and room for masculine energy to reside in the same space of masculine woman? You're going to naturally create a feminine male because you're made to be masculine. How the fuck can two poles of the same coin, a positive and a positive, maintain in the same field? No, it's not going to be able to happen. So the only way it's going to happen, if you're in a field, in a magnetic field, and you're a woman that's doing for yourself, and you're an independent woman, and so many women out there, right, are very successful in Atlanta, doing their own fucking thing, busting it up. How does that leave room for masculine men to exist? And then the masculine men, y'all gonna repel. Because two positives is gonna repel. The most y'all can do is have sex. And y'all can hold space for a certain amount of time and space. But outside of that, it's a wrap. This is why I left society, because I realized, like, yo, I gotta create my own field. Because I'm not allowed to be a man here. Everything in Babylon emasculates the black man because the government is the masculine energy there. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like, the government itself is the masculine energy there. There's no law above it. It gets to do what it wants. It dominates. It makes law. It breaks law. It does what it wants. The government is the dominating master alpha energy there. So a black man, for him to actually be a man, he would have to leave society and go make his own. He have to make his own world in some kind of fashion where he have to go somewhere where he has the freedom to actually not be over policed by the government. And he has to go somewhere for him to be a man, for him to have his own field. I don't know if y'all understand that or not. You know what I'm saying? But it's a sad case, but it's true. So the niggas that y'all dealing with, any nigga that would stay in Babylon is a feminine nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to emasculate you, bro. Like, anytime you start to exert your masculinity, we end up dead or in jail. So, because that field is owned by another man. The masculine energy there is the government. So, our women don't have to listen to us because they're women for the government. Like, the government takes care of them and provides for them and gives them opportunities to be what they feel independent, but they're not independent. They're dependent on that government. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's on period. I studied the psychology of our people and what our situations is. So black men, if you're in Babylon and you're trying to make it in that world, it's damn near impossible without you emasculating yourself because You're going to have to conform to the will of the government. The government is your God. But if you understood it, you would leave immediately and go somewhere far off and create your own situation. Then they call you a cult leader. Any man that says, you know what, fuck this, I'm not going to get pulled over by the cops every 3 seconds. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to be my own government. He's considered a cult leader because he's creating his own world. They call you a cult leader, but the truth is they're in a cult. We was born into a cult. You got a social security number. They do with you as they will. If they pull you over, they could tell you that, hey, put your hands behind your back. How many times you been in that situation? Put your hand behind. This is being dominated. Putting your hands behind your back is a dominant position. You putting your hand behind your back, you're saying, yo, this. Then they're going to take you. They're going to abduct you against your will. You don't want to go. Hey, y'all fix my earring for me, baby. You don't want to go. It's against your will. It's dominant. That's what they do. They do what the fuck they want. They make the rules. They make the laws. This is their world. You break them, you pay. There's no police for the police. They do what the fuck they want. And if you don't do what they tell you to do, they can do whatever they want with your life. And can't nobody say nothing. What you gonna do? Call another government and say, hey, the United States of America decided to kill me. So what? They kill you all the time in the streets. They do what they want. They kill women. They kill black women. They disrespect you publicly. They make sure that you have it on camera. And they disrespect you and do whatever they want with you. It doesn't matter. Because there ain't nobody policing the police. And they've shown you that over and over. And black men, you try to pretend in that world like you're dominant and you're the man. And look at this. I got the white man's jewelry. I got the white man's clothes. I got the white man's car. You ain't got this watch. This is the white man's watch. No one has this but the Europeans. But the Europeans play with that stuff. They create that stuff. They make the value. We're actually trying to be like them. Look at this weave I got. I look like a white woman, not respecting your nappy, kinky hair. You want to wear that nappy. You want to wear that wavy shit. You forgot all about your identity, and you have now identified yourself to be a white woman. It is what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's our epitome of success, is to become like our master. So it's a psychological warfare. If you read the Willie Lynch letter, you'll understand what's going on with our woman. I'm not sitting here arguing with no real woman, because a real woman wouldn't argue with me. You know what I'm saying? And you could say, oh, we all have masculine and feminine energy. But that's all bullshit. Nigga, you're a man. You're pumping testosterone. She's a woman. I don't care how masculine she thinks her energy is. She's still a female. What's up? You ready? She's still a female. I'm just here to educate you on your own shit, make you understand it. I'm in my own world. I really people say that I'm bad for the community, I'm bad for the black community, but I'm not in the black community. I'm on IG and Bigo community. You feel what I'm saying? I left the black community. The black community is actually stalking me, watching my life. Like I'm not a part of your community anymore. I left. So I'm actually on Bigo's community. I'm actually on IG's community. And you say, yo, we need to get this nigga out of our community. Like, I'm not in your community. I left your community, dogs. That part. I left your community. I was a leader in your community. And I realized how stupid people was. And I decided to leave the community and I'm on my page, putting my knowledge, my information, sharing my life on my page to Bigo's community, nigga. I'm not in your community. I'm not a danger to your community. You know who's a danger to your community? The foreigners that come into your community pumping that fucking sugar and salt into your community. McDonald's. That's your enemy. You know? I'm not in your community. I'm on Bigo. I'm on IG. So we were like, oh, we need to get him out of the community. Like, hold on. First of all, I'm not there. I'm not in a church preaching this shit in your community. I'm on Bigo community. I'm in the community of Bigo. You're minding my business. You can simply not watch me. I have no effect over your community. You go outside, NatureBoy doesn't affect your community. I'm just speaking my knowledge on my page, minding my motherfucking business. And you doing the same thing. Whoever watches it gets it. You feel what I'm saying? Whoever doesn't, doesn't. But I'm not in your community. I'm not a danger to your community. Well, black people are watching you. Did I tell you to watch me? No, they watch because they want to watch. They come here because they want to come here. So how the fuck am I a danger to your community when there's drug dealers, pimps, whores, all kind of shit that's going on in your community that you can't stop, over policing, shit that matters to you? I'm not harming your community, nigga. We got to get rid of him. Well, for what? I'm minding my fucking business, doing me. Think about it. I left your community because I felt like niggas was stupid. You feel me? Like I'm above y'all. I feel like that. That's in my mind. I'm not in your community. I left, nigga. If I was in your community, you'd know it. But I'm not. I'm on IG. It's a community. It's an online virtual community. That's the community I'm a part of. Has nothing to do with your community at all. I'm on Bigo, nigga. You want to get me on Bigo, but you can't. That's what you need to try to do. We need to get him off of Bigo, but why? Bigo ain't got shit to do with your life, nigga. Bigo ain't affecting your life in no fucking way. IG ain't. Stop watching them, block them, delete them, bye. You don't have to watch this nigga. Y'all expose him and say, yo, don't fuck with this nigga, okay? People still gonna fuck with me. Why? Because they understand what I understand. They think what I think. Motherfuckers, maybe gonna do what they want to do. See, people know, everybody thinks, but not everybody knows how to think. I put my thoughts online because I feel like people don't know how to think. I like my thoughts, so I feel like I should put my frequency out there. It just is what it is, right? So I appreciate my thoughts, and those that think like me appreciate my thoughts. If you don't like my thoughts, then why are you watching it? All right? Let me finish doing my shape up and shit. And I'm gonna get to eating. I got some tacos. I got shrimp tacos today. Shorty finishing up everybody here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not arguing with nobody. I ain't minding nobody's business. I'm minding my business, doing me. I'm not letting nobody disrespect me on this page and in real life. I'm not letting nobody gonna violate me. I'm a man like anyone else. I'm minding my business. I feel like all men should mind their business. If you're emotional about anything I said or done to a woman or anything that I said, you're a low life. You have no life. Because I'll tell you like this, a lot of shit's going on. A lot of shit's going on. You choose to give it energy. I don't encourage anybody to break the law. I just encourage niggas to go do for themselves. Stop lying to these women, telling them that you monogamous and that you'll be with just them. And that's a fucking lie. I'm trying to help y'all women out there so niggas can be more honest. And black people shouldn't be ashamed. Well, humans shouldn't be ashamed of their sexuality. Hey, Kanuki, I feel you. See, Kanuki that came in, I done summoned the goddess. See that? And all y'all females, y'all learn from a real woman. She right there. I didn't even know she was in the building. I was just talking about you. Because I feel like you a divine feminine woman. You an alpha woman. I feel like you hold your feminine energy. You know, and you're feminine. I like that. I have to respect you. You're the only person that I could see on this app that I respect as feminine energy other than my own wives. And I have to give it that's why I respect you. I'm mad you're gonna give me your number, and I understand we got different lives and different paths, but I still respect you as a divine feminine woman. I just think you're an example to these women, how you can hold the attention and the space of grown men and they all respect you. Has anybody ever came and called you a bitch, a hoe? Now I called you a thought. I thought you was a thought. Even I was mistaken, and I came and fucking apologized because I realized you was a real queen. You always educating people on their health. Appreciate it, mama dear. Viva, I see you in the building. I apologize when I thought you was something that you wasn't. And as I got to see you and know you, I realized you was a real queen. So I apologize to you. I think that's good right there. And I respect you and salute you, and I continue to tell you to do the right thing. You ain't on here shaking your ass, showing off your body. You respectful and you can hold the man's attention with your intellect. Beautiful. Very rare. Very rare. You're educated. You educated men on their health. Very rare. No, you do meet who? Yeah, but you see the thing about it is you're the woman that women want to be like. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all with the 5 stars. I want to get a box though. We got a lot of shit to do today. We got a lot of shit. I got shit for y'all to see today. But you know, the thing about it is when you conduct yourself like you do, so many women are puzzled. You know, they see your beauty, but they don't see you shaking your ass. You're educating people every day. You feel what I'm saying? I love you too, mama, for real. You feel me? So you got to give credit where it's credit due, because it's very rare that I run into that shit. You feel me? I'm talking about Kanuki. That's a real feminine energy right there. That's divine feminine. She's always teaching. She gets excited about health. See, women rule the body. That's what they rule. A good woman, she's going to educate you on your health. When you put your sperm inside of a woman, you put your soul inside of her. She gives your soul a body. That's what women do. They're cloners. So women should know everything about the body because they're body makers. That's what your womb is a body maker. You're a cloner, nigga. That's what you do. You're a human carbon copy machine, nigga. That's what you do. So a woman should know everything about the body. She should know everybody about the health. She's supposed to nurse and nurture things. She's supposed to make things grow in health. She's supposed to touch things. She's supposed to be a witch. She's supposed to be able to cook something up. And that's what witches came from. Witches came from women that knew how to heal the body. The woman ruled the body. She rules it. That's her domain, the body. They take care of me. They take care of my skin. They feed me. They sustain you. That's what women do. When men give life, women sustain it. Just like the earth. You put the seed in there, they nurture that information and make sure that it grows and becomes what it's supposed to come. They give it cells. They sustain that life. And that's what a good woman does. She multiplies everything that you do. You give a woman a house, she make it a home. You give her some food, she'll make it a meal. You give her that space, she's going to create and make it more than it was. That's what makes a good woman, determine a good woman from another woman, what she can build from what you gave her. Now, the black woman is actually the most important key to the economic system of the white supremacy. White supremacy cannot survive without black women. Black women are the key. Black women and their offspring are the key to good economics and white supremacy. This is why you're given the best jobs. This is why they give you everything. Actually, right now, being a black woman is the best thing you could ever be in America right now. Because they know. They know. They're giving black women all kind of power. Now they're making white men be with black women all through your sitcoms and your TV shows. Yeah, they know they can't survive without that black woman. That black woman is everything. She's the sustainer. And if you're going to build an economy, if you're going to build your own world, you're going to need that black woman. Period. The black woman is damn near the most valuable thing other than the black man. The most valuable thing on this planet. And her right. Well, they already broke y'all. They broke you to be, to obey them. To obey their laws and their system. They broke you. They broke you as slaves. So black men can't build their own world because y'all are dominating in the world you're in. You're the husband to white supremacy and you're loving it. You're enjoying every fucking moment of it. They love it. Black women love the system. They love it. They're literally benefiting off of it. That's what it is. They fucking love it. I need my razor. Yeah, but you know what the thing is? At whose cost? At whose cost collectively? My job is to show you where, you know what I'm saying? My job is to show you the effects that it has collectively on the all. Black men are not valued in their position in the black family. We're not valued. It just is what it is. Appreciate it. Puerto Rico love. So when black men don't have a value for themselves, they can't value the black woman. Because we can't value ourselves, because we can't be protectors and providers for our family. And if the black man can't be a protector and provider for his family, then he has no respect for the black family, because he has no respect for himself. So how can we respect black women when society doesn't respect us? See how that works? Everything starts with that man. So instead of y'all using this white supremacy power to uplift the black man and put him back in power, you're uplifting yourself. And you're uplifting white supremacy in the process, thinking you're independent, but you're not. You're not independent. You're a battery. You're a battery for his agenda and what he's doing. You see? See how that works? Yeah, but you don't see it because you're so zoomed into the matrix. You haven't looked at the bigger picture. You zoom out, you realize, oh shit, I'm a part of the problem. Thinking I'm independent. I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man. What does that do to the black family? Love. Yeah, I'm out to y'all clean this up for me, babe. So yeah, you know, I'm out. Yo, bring my you can bring my food over here to the table, babe. So yeah. So a man trying to do his own thing, and you know, that knows who he is, knows what's going on in society. It's a process, see? It's a process, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna have to stand for something, because it's a war. It's a war going, it's a gender war. And you say underground gender war, brother. It's an underground gender war. Just letting y'all know that. Oh, today's gonna be a very interesting day, my friend. Hey, can y'all bring me my little tripod? My little tripod. Is it? Oh wow, look at that. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna do this little mukbang and shit. Y'all real quick. Clean myself up. Can y'all turn that off, please? Yes. My rising sign is Cancer, so I'm about family.
It's lagging a little, man.
I'm gonna go out
It's
here.
lagging a little. It's lagging.
I know I'm gonna get a better signal out here. Hold on real quick. Don't hang up. I want to answer that. I'm gonna eat right here. Yeah, baby, it's right there. I'm gonna eat right here and talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you from right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, my bro, I can hear you loud and clear, loud and clear.
All right, hold on. Let me set my situation up. I'm gonna eat right here off the balcony. That's what I'm gonna do right here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's a better signal out here. I can grasp. Okay, so what I'm gonna say to you is this, right? Is that with you being monogamous, you can't truly create your own legacy with monogamy. And I say that when you got, I don't know if you ever heard of line breeding. I'm not doing polygamy because I'm doing polygamy because I want to make my own bloodline. This is for genetical reasons. You feel what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah,
for.
I heard
It's
you,
not.
bro. I heard you.
I'm using my relationship as a weapon to white supremacy, so that I can create my own bloodline and have children that think like me and protect my bloodline. Now, when I say that, I say with one woman you can't do that. There's no way that the world was created with one woman and one man. But the
Yeah,
world,
yeah,
you can create a whole world with multiple women with one man.
yeah. Nah, that's true.
Everybody was wiped off this
The
planet
black
right now.
man's
If everybody was wiped
the
off the
black
planet
man's
right now,
true
but you and your
story.
one woman, that's how I want you to think. Could you populate the
Yeah,
earth
I got another
with that one
question for
woman?
you, my bro.
I'm
I got
asking you
another
a
question.
question. Energy God, energy God.
Yeah, yeah,
Could you populate the earth with that one woman? Appreciate it, Lex.
yeah, yeah. I
I'm,
could.
you
Cause
could tell me how. How scientifically you could populate the earth with that one woman. Tell me how you could do it. If
no, I
everybody,
can't. I can't hear your question.
can you hear my question now?
Yeah, yeah. But in fact, I got a question away from that now.
Wait. I want you to answer this for the people. It's bigger than you, Ak.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
bigger than you. I want you to answer this for the people. If everybody was wiped off this face of this earth right now, and it was just you and your one woman, could you populate the earth with your one woman?
No, of course not. But I don't need to
Now let me
populate the
ask you a
earth.
question. Hold up, hold on, God. Hold on. If you had multiple wives, could you populate this earth with your multiple wives?
I don't need to though. I'm good enough with just
Bro,
three
you're not
kids.
really answering. See,
I am.
then
Because I don't need too
therefore
kids.
your relationship is a battery for white supremacy, my nigga. You not doing nothing on this earth to really make yourself great. Your one relationship is just gonna create
But me
children.
having two kids can make myself great though. I can have 12 kids with one woman. My grandma had 12 kids.
So what? She got
That's
12
good
kids, and where
enough.
did y'all end up in the system?
I'm not in the system. I'm doing pretty well. I'm alright. I got my family here, bro.
Okay, be
I'm
good,
pretty
man.
good.
He not getting it. Never mind. I can't really talk. I can only talk to the gods. The gods are the only person I can really talk to. Anybody else gonna irritate the situation. I can only talk to intelligent people. You feel what I'm saying? I could really only talk to intelligent people. Anybody else gonna irritate the situation. I asked you a valuable question, King, and you gave me a feminine male's answer. Our job as black men is to do for self. You as a man you can populate this whole earth by yourself, dog. Did you know that? You don't know your power scientifically, biologically. You don't know your power. You would never say you would be monogamous ever again. Ever again if you knew your power. And you would never depend on no one else to do it. Yo, you got your own situation. You got 4 wives. And you could populate this earth with 4 wives, yo. With 9 wives, 10 wives, 1 man could populate this whole earth. I dead ass. That's some serious shit to think about. But if you got one woman, humanity is dead. Dead. I want you to think about that. Deep. Deep. That shit is deep. And then you would never ever say that you want to be monogamous again because then you're not a humanitarian. Black men have to start thinking for themselves and what will make them survive because we're at a time right now where the economy can fall at any moment. Y'all niggas is dependent on the economy. I'm not. I'm set up to repopulate this earth by myself. As a black man, it's my responsibility to take care of this planet. This planet belongs to me. And everything in it and on it is mine. And I know that. And you as a black man should be able to and prepared to populate the earth on your by your damn self. And you damn sure ain't doing that with one woman. So y'all in relationships for different reasons. I'm not in relationships for the same reason you are, dog. I appreciate it, God. I'm not in the relationship for the same reason you are, dog. I'm in my relationship is a weapon. Your relationship is for your insecurities and voids that you didn't have as a child. I do this as a weapon to ensure my survival. I'm off in the mountains. I'm off in the mountains up here, y'all. I live off in the mountains, to make you understand what's really going on out here. Yeah. I want you to ask your woman that question or ask anybody that question scientifically. And I want you to go do your research. Appreciate it, baby. Appreciate it. Can you populate this earth with one woman? Y'all call in and talk to me. Call in and talk to me. That's the question of the day. Can you populate this earth with? What's up, love?
Blessings, love.
What's the answer to the question?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No, it's not possible. It's not possible for one man or one woman to populate the earth. It's impossible. I guess that a lot of things that you're saying is so deep that many people don't really understand the concept that you're coming from. And they have a lot to do with the socializing processes so as well that our men and women face within society.
That's because we don't understand
That
that we're
true?
slaves right now. We don't understand our predicament. As black people, we don't
Absolutely.
understand the position we're in if this economy falls. And it is falling. That's what cryptocurrency is about. If black men understood our
Mm-hmm.
situation truly, we would leave. And we would take this government money that they're giving us and build our own.
Mm-hmm.
My job is to wake it up. It's to make you think.
I totally agree. I totally
My
agree,
job
Dave.
is to make you
Totally
think.
agree. Mm-hmm.
Think, God. We be thinking about the wrong shit. Everybody think, but not everybody knows how to think. Question of the day: can you populate the earth with one man and one woman?
So, how do you think we could go about changing the whole perception of our
It only take one
situation?
man. It only take one man, one family.
Mm. I
The
think
whole
what
world
people
could
don't
die.
realize, I think people don't realize is that they're not listening to you. They're constantly attacking you, the character, rather than listening to the message. And I really think that if people really get your message, they would evolve and change would occur within our society in terms of our ethnic group, the black group. But everyone is just too busy attacking your character.
That's okay. That's the resistance. Those It's a couple people that hear me. I pay it. I do it for them. I don't
But hear
really
this
do it.
one out now, babes. Hear this one out now. Hear this one out. Because I've been following you for a while. A long time I've been following you. And what I realized is that when we are facing certain financial situations and carrying a load on our back, sometimes it's difficult for us to exercise the way that we want to exercise ourselves. Am I making sense?
Nah, I'm not. I'm not following you. I'm listening though.
Okay, I'm seeing a change in you as your life is beginning to take a different change financially. You're more relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
You're more, I think you were beginning to see the true you now.
Mm-hmm.
Am I making sense?
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, what people were watching in the first half of my life was on my journey. was me just establishing my team. I went through all that just to establish my team.
Yeah.
That was just me, the universe putting me through what I need to go through to establish who was
Mm.
really down for me and who wasn't.
Yeah.
Now I'm at a stage where I'm building my foundation.
Yeah.
I'm building. I'm at a stage where I'm building. Most people don't
Yeah.
understand what nature is. They think, oh, you're not outside of nature.
Yeah.
The only thing that needs to be saved in nature is humans.
It's humans.
Everything in nature is fine. The planet is
You
fine.
know?
Humans are in danger. That's why you came here to be a human.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
came here to be a human to help human affairs, not escape into
Yeah.
nature and don't do shit.
Yeah.
You came here to be involved and get involved and teach and change the
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
You have to change the way people think.
Mm.
You have to make people think.
Mm.
That's our job.
Mm.
That's your service. You're not a human being. You could have came. You're a soul. You're shapeless. You're formless. You could have came here for
Yeah.
ants. Your
Yeah.
soul could have came here for ants to help ants in their political situation as a
Yeah.
species. Your
Yeah.
soul chose humans to help humans.
But you know what I like about you, King? I like the fact that you realize that when you do speak to individuals, it's just the states that they're in, and you really like embrace that, hoping that they will overcome the state that they're in, because we are in a state. It's not who we are. We're just in a state, and it's kind of hard to see a force with ice that have been perpetuating oppression for 500 to 600 years. It's hard to see that force with our eyes. And when you try to detangle the situation, it's difficult. And sometimes, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes the more that you think you know, you realize that you don't know anything.
Okay.
But I just want you to know, like, there are many people out here cheering you on. There are many people out here hailing you. And we just know that sometimes we go through certain states in life, and that's not us. It's just situation. That's why Jesus Christ turned and say, "Let he without sin cast the first stone." Yeah. So all praises.
Thank you for calling in, babe.
You're welcome.
Let's see here. Neutral. I'm eating fish. Shrimp tacos.
Hello.
What's up, love? The question of the
How you
day
doing?
is: can one woman and one man populate the whole Earth biologically, scientifically?
I got a question.
I asked you the question, man.
What'd you say? I thought you was making a statement. My bad.
I said, can one woman and one man populate the whole Earth?
No,
Appreciate it. What's your
I don't
question?
think so.
What's your question?
Okay, I was listening to you earlier. I don't know. I just love listening to you. Most people might not get you, but I get exactly where you coming from, and I feel like I'm one of those masculine, women. And I don't want to be, but I,
Right,
I guess.
right. Society had made you be. You didn't have no choice.
Right, like the guys that I have ran across, the things that I have to endure on my own,
Yeah,
it has made me this way.
yeah. You got to
I
go
like to be
hard.
like that.
You got to go fucking hard. I got sisters, bro. They got to go hard. They had to go hard. Ain't nobody gonna beat it. Who the fuck gonna take care of you if you don't?
Nobody
Got
but
to go
me.
hard, bro. That's sad that our women had to fend for themselves, bro. And it made y'all into men.
I really hate that because like you said, I really just ain't met no boss ass nigga yet to make me shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
And I felt that.
yeah. And no woman want to live like that. I don't care how masculine you are and how much you like the idea of being dominant and the challenge of the world and overcoming it. Because now the women are like, they're prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're prepared. They're like, man, fuck this world. I got this shit. I'm going to hustle. I'm going to go out here and do real estate. I'm going to do the. At this point, it's not a struggle for black women no more to be a man. They dominate the world. Because, and when I say be a man, they're being a man in a black family. They're not being a man in society because the man in society is the government, right? So you're still a woman to the government. And as
Yes.
powerful as the government is, they give y'all that power. So you reflect your black woman is so powerful right now. And if the black woman ever decides to take that power that the government is giving her and give it to the black man, we have a black planet.
So this is the question I have. So let me ask you this right here. A man can't be loved properly unless he have money. Is that true?
Nah, a man needs power. Power. A man needs power. Power.
So money don't make him feel like he have power. It has to come from the mind.
Money is power in this world. But without money, intelligence and wisdom is power. Knowledge applied and wisdom is power. Without money, with or without money, wisdom is the true essence of all power. So the more knowledge a man has, the more power he'll have in the form of anything, money or wives or people, or those things will just validate his wisdom. But the knowledge is what matters.
Okay, I get it. Like I met this dude or whatever, and we've been talking for a minute. But he's a boss ass nigga. Don't get me wrong, he's a boss ass nigga. He kind of remind me of
He
you a
don't
lot.
need your money. He don't need your money for both of y'all. He can
Right,
take care of you
right.
and him.
And we bump heads because I'm not used to no man like that. Like we bump heads. Like I don't need him, he don't need me. But we together, we can build some shit.
Yeah. But you know what it is? He want to dominate everything, and you ain't having it because you're used to dominating your world. But you're gonna have to
Right.
let him. You're gonna have to let him dominate, or you just gonna be a. You're gonna die alone. You're gonna be a lonely woman and die alone.
You know, I think I can compromise, but it gonna take some time. Like it gonna take me a little
Ain't
time.
no compromise. You're gonna have consciously submit all the way. You're gonna have to surrender to the black man completely, and you scared. You scared because you don't think he man enough. You scared because you think he might fuck you over. You scared because if anything happened, who gonna have what you gonna be able to fall back on? You don't trust the black man. That's the problem.
Yes,
What
that's the
what what
problem. I don't.
what, what
It's the
what's the
trust.
plan B if he decide to say blase blah? That's why you need to get to know that man first to see if you can trust your life with him. Can you trust him with your life?
I will submit. Like I told someone before, I will submit long as he gonna lead me right.
Now, are you willing to share him with another woman?
Look, I have come to realization that you gonna have to share your man. Either you know about it or you don't know about it.
Well, also, it goes back to the original question I asked you. Can you populate the earth with one man and one woman? You said no. So if the black man is the true leader of this planet, your relationship should reflect your power to not need white supremacy to populate this earth. Your relationship should be set up to populate this earth if everything fall off. You and your man should be able to survive, and he should be able to survive. My relationship is survival for survival purposes, nigga. Because we're at a time right now where the economy can collapse. You know that because of Bitcoin. And what do you think? What do you think cryptocurrency is telling you? Cryptocurrency is telling you that the economy will collapse. And if you don't have Bitcoin, you're gonna be fucked. You're not gonna have a way to trade. They're already making another way to trade because the economy is about to fall. You have to be self-sufficient. As a man, you can't depend on nobody. It's you and your woman. That's all you need to populate this whole earth. This world is yours. This world is yours. And you got to start thinking like this. It's yours. Up to 4 wives, 5.
I feel that.
Move off somewhere. Harness your own electricity. Build your own community. Because we ain't got no community. The only thing that we have in unity is that we're black. And we've been through slavery. We don't got no community. Ain't nothing in common that bring us together other than the fact that we're black. So black man has to rebuild his own community. He has to make his own work. He has to be the government. He has to be the police. He has to make his own laws. Yeah, make his own flag. Yeah, be his own man.
So what
But
you
he ain't never
what
dreamed that far. He ain't never dreamed of that. His idea of success is driving the white man car and having jewelry and having fun and fucking all the women when getting on child support and them women taking his children and, you know, giving his children to a system. I had to talk with my son yesterday. He said, I left him. I said, son, I ain't leave you. I never left you. I tried to kidnap you. I took you. They call it kidnap. I took my son. I had to tell him last night. I said, I took you. Your mama called the police on me. The police made me come to court. And in court, they told me that I either have to drop you off at a precinct by 3 o'clock or they're going to put out an Amber Alert for a missing child, my own child. As a
damn.
man, I know that he is my property. This is my son. The woman has taken my sperm and gave it a body. She took in my soul and gave it a body. But this child is my soul. This is my child. By law of the universe, my property. My woman, the black woman, is my property as a man. And the black child and her offspring is my property. This is the proper way of thinking. No, we're not thinking like that. See, the black man, the black woman is your property. This earth is your property. Huh?
I hear you. Talk your shit.
The offspring of the black woman is our property. This is our nation and their energy and soul to their nation. And we have to wake up as black men and realize and wake up and say, God damn, you know what? I'm a boy. I'm not a man. Anytime they can say I need to drop my child that I made off to them, or they have the rights to take my child. Oh hell no.
Boy, go through the same stuff yesterday. What you just said right there, I had a homeboy go through the same thing yesterday. He went and picked his little boy up and took him to the store. The mother made a post on Facebook saying that the man that came and took the boy and they brought the boy back. And if he don't bring the boy back, she gonna put out an Amber Alert. So he had to take his son and drop his son off like she told him to do. And that was fucked up.
And that process right there let me know I wasn't a man. Like, damn, this is my own son. I sat down and had sex with the cosmos. When I sit down between your legs and put my penis inside your body. My penis, I'm signing a contract with God. What the fuck the government got to do with it? I'm talking to God when I'm inside of you. I'm not talking in the fucking. Did I have sex with the court? Did I make did I make energy? Did the court give me a child? No, God gave me a child. When I'm in between your legs, I'm talking to God. It's track between me and God. Ain't got nothing to do with the government. Who are you to tell me what to do with my property? And so I had to tell my own son yesterday. I said, listen, I never wanted you to go to school. Ain't nothing to teach you, son. You can't teach a rabbit how to be a rabbit. You can't teach a snake how to be a snake. You can't teach a lion how to be a lion because you have information. You are genetically programmed to be who you're supposed to be. Ain't nobody got to teach you how to do that. You're not going to school to be taught to be you. You're being how to survive within their world.
Okay.
They're programming you to be an American citizen. They ain't got shit to do with educating you to be you. If anything, I'm the one that can teach you how to be you because I am you. I'm your past life. I made the mistakes that you would make.
Can't no school teach a black man how to be a black
Can't
man.
no school educate nobody. Nobody, not a species in their roach, not an ant. Go to goddamn school to be educated to be what it's supposed to be because you are genetically by God and your information to be who you are is built in you. And you have no other choice but to be what you was meant to be. They're not educating your child on anything but how to exist and survive within their matrix. And I never wanted you to be there, son. I never wanted you to be in their world. I left. I wanted you to be in my world.
I love you, Baba.
I love you too. I love you too.
I'm finna step down and keep watching.
Hold your head. I wanted you to be my. Your mother was still under the white supremacy. But I never forgot about you. I think about you every day. All my children. I always think about, but I know I'm at war with an enemy. We think that we're not slaves and there's no war going on. There's a gender war going on. There's a war between the black man and white supremacy. It has nothing to do with your woman. They're just using your woman as a distraction, as a weapon against you from overcoming their system. I hate the idea of it. You have an enemy, black man. That's the white man. Not all white men, not the average white man walking around. No, stupid. Don't hate white people. They in the same predicament you're in, stupid. They done mixed us in with all kind of motherfucking races. It makes no sense you being angry at the average white man going through the same shit you going through. Nigga, you stupid? No, he's a white man. He's white, but they put him there to confuse you. It's like they put them guns there for you to kill each other with. He don't want you to be able to see who he is. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that run the world that they run. Now, I'm not against these people because they built their world. All I'm saying is we don't have to violently go against them at all. No, I admire my enemy. I study my enemy. I study their ways. I study my enemy. First of all, you got to know who your enemy is. The only enemy you have is in yourself. And then when you know who you are, then you realize the external world is a reflection of your internal world. So there's a physical enemy. There is a physical enemy that represents the enemy in me. And that's white supremacy, who represents the 7 deadly sins within me. If I overcome the 7 deadly sins in me, nothing can touch me. I can destroy what's external if I destroy the 7 deadly sins in me, because that's what they represent. So you have to leave. You can't stay there and want their money and their clothes and their fame and their things. All you need is you and your woman. And you can't populate this fucking earth with one woman. And we ain't in no time to be playing situationship or playing love or romance. We ain't got time for that shit right now. Right now, it's time to rebuild. They're destroying themselves. You ain't got to destroy them. You know, leave your enemies unto their own things. They'll destroy themselves. Your job is to go and build something new. Huh? I'm not talking about a business. I'm talking about family. That's the business that we got. Family. Can you build a family? A tribe? Can you build your own world with your own laws and your own rules and your own nation? People ask you, what is your nationality? Whatever I want it to be. Whatever I say it is. What's your nationality? Carbonation. I'm God. That is the highest form of identity that you can have, is that you're God. Carbonation. Carbon. Nigga. So you gonna tell me the epitome of who I am is an indigenous African American? No. Or whatever you want to call it, or indigenous people. That's not the epitome of my identity. The essence, the very essence of the identity that you are is everything. You are God. You are shapeless. You are formless. You are not black. You're not white. You're not a gender. You're God. You happen to be in this form. And we respect the form. But my melanin means more to me being black. As society sees it, my melanin means that I'm God in human flesh, carbon, which is black matter, which means that when God became human, he became black man and woman. Now I'm God. That's my highest identity. Huh? Oh, so God created the heaven, the stars, and the moon, and the earth to just look at that motherfucker? No, God created it to experience it. To experience its own creation. That's what we do, don't we? When we made a car or a cup, it's for us to experience, to help us to experience through. No, God created all of this and didn't want to experience it. No, when he experienced it came through the sun. Boom. And to withstand the sun, you had to have carbon, melanin. Through the black man and woman is God. And this is our planet. This is our domain. But it's infested with a virus called white supremacy. And the only way we could destroy it is not by not feeding it, not partaking in their ways. We must leave and build our own. All you need is you and your motherfucking woman. And so you have to build your relationship with your woman and educate your mind and your woman and your child. That's it, and leave. That's how you fight white supremacy. And then teach the public on social media. Teach the public, send back your knowledge, send back your information, show them the way. And be hated for it. Crucified. For what? And then we reign. The question of the day is, can you populate this earth? Oh, Symphony, what's going on? What's up,
Hello.
Gazer?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. What's good with you? Can you populate the earth with one man and one woman?
Mm, I don't think so.
Nah. Your instincts tell you right.
I don't think so.
Nah. So why do y'all
But you
want
know
to?
what's
Why do y'all want monogamy? This shit don't make no sense.
wait, hold on. I want to speak to you
Mm-hmm.
because it's crazy. You know why it's crazy?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna come on here and ask you about God, and you started speaking about him.
Yeah.
So you gave me my answer to one of my questions. All
Yeah.
right.
What was
Now I
the
want to
actual
ask you.
question? God. You asking me who God is?
No, I was gonna ask you if you believe in him and if you believe in the afterlife.
God is not a him. God is an energy. God is energy. God is consciousness. God is what we all are collectively.
Our Father in heaven.
There ain't
All
no
right,
father.
you gave me my answer.
Ain't no
All right,
father.
you gave me my
Ain't
answer.
no man in the sky. It's an energy. It's a masculine and feminine energy that comes together.
Okay,
It's not a
it's
gender.
an energy.
Yeah, it's an
All right,
energy.
it's
It's
an energy.
consciousness. It's awareness. It is awareness itself. And you're, I am God talking to God right now. You are God talking to God right now. We are collectively one being talking to itself in different forms. I'm a parallel universe of you right now. You're talking to yourself, God. You're
Yeah.
God. I'm God. We the one, we're
All
the
right, I
all
wanna.
seeing I. I am. You, me, everybody around you are different fragments of the same being
Yeah,
talking to itself.
God is a Holy Spirit. That's what I meant to say. God is a Holy Spirit. Yes, you're right.
God
You're
is,
absolutely right.
it's not about being holy. God is everything. And God is talking
Yes,
to
He's
itself right
everything.
now. You are God talking as a form of you and your parallel universe, and everything is you. Outside
Oh
of
no,
you,
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
exists. You are the
Mhm.
observer.
Yep.
Everything you experience is through the five senses, meaning that you are the source of all reality. Nothing can happen unless it happened through your five senses. Once you
All
become
right, I know
conscious of
that's
this, you
right.
realize that everything is a reflection of you and that this is a dream and life is but a dream.
Yeah. All right. Let me ask you this question. Right.
Yeah,
One more question.
yeah.
All right. All them beautiful black queens over there, right?
Hmm.
They your women.
That's right.
They they your wives. All of them.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
So what I want to ask you, like, why the men there?
The men are there to protect the woman, my whole situation. Those my
Oh, all
soldiers.
right. Your
Yeah, those my
soldiers.
soldiers. They
Okay,
there to
like your
protect me.
army. All right. Your
Yeah, it's my
soldiers. All
military.
right.
Yeah, it's my military.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. It's nice speaking to you. It's
You
nice speaking
too.
to you.
You too. Hold it
All
down.
right. Yo, y'all need to unmute me. Unmute me.
All right, I got you. I got you. I
All
got you.
right.
Thanks. First lady, what up? What up, the one and
What's
only? Y'all put me on
up?
a
What's
box,
up?
yo.
You can hear me?
Y'all can hear you. Can you populate the earth with one woman and one man?
I mean, I don't think so because let me say this. Um, I'm married, and
Hmm.
my husband, he take care of everything. When I mean everything, everything. Me and my husband have 7 kids together. My last set of kids was twins. I have 3 stepsons. That was way before my time. And I'm a nurse. I don't have to work if I don't want to. I choose to work because out of my 7, I have 5 girls. Okay, I have 5 girls, 2 boys, 3 stepsons. My husband has 10 girls and 10 boys.
Hmm.
He takes care of all his kids. He take care of every last one of them, even the one in college.
Hmm.
My husband is a go getter, bankroll. Everything is worth what I'm going through or whatever.
Hmm.
So let me try to break it down like this. Okay, the kids that me and my husband have together,
Hmm.
they are full brothers and sisters. Okay, you get me?
Hmm.
The 3 stepsons I have, they are full brothers and sisters by their dad. Because when you do a DNA test, the dad percentage is higher than the mother percentage.
Hmm.
Now, they mother have other kids. Okay. So the kids that she have that's not for my husband, and well, okay, my stepsons and they brothers are half brothers and sisters
Hmm.
because of the mother. So
Hmm.
any child that my husband has are full brothers and sisters because of his genes, the DNA.
Hmm.
If I go out there and have another baby for another man,
Hmm.
they will not be full brothers and sisters. They will be half brothers and sisters, even though they came from me.
Hmm.
And whoever the man have kids with, they are full brothers and sisters. The mother, it don't even matter from the mother. The mother only holds a certain percent.
Hmm.
I get where I'm coming from with that. So all your beautiful wives, you know what I'm saying? Each one of them have kids.
Hmm.
By you the only dad. They all gonna be brothers and sisters, full brothers and sisters. But if one of your wife go out and get another baby, yes, Google it, look it up,
I
go
ain't
listen.
gotta Google it. I know what it's called. It's called line breeding. I know what it's called. I know what you're talking about though. You got a point, but then you ain't making it the right way. I feel what you're saying though. I can explain it better for you, but I feel what you're saying. If you want
Well,
me to
it's,
explain,
I don't really know how. I don't know how to express it to you because And another thing, me and my husband may get into it, but my husband would never disrespect me. He would never call me out my name. He
but
would
you probably
never do that.
wouldn't grant him to do so. You probably would never grant him to do so.
No, but I take care. I do what I need to do.
You
I
know,
take
you
care.
don't never have to say he would never disrespect you. All you gotta say is I would never disrespect him, and we get the point.
Yeah, I could say
Because
that.
if you don't disrespect him, he ain't disrespecting. Because the black man love his family. The black man
Most
love himself. He love his family. He love his kids. And as
he
long
do.
as he's not violated, he'll give you the world because he wants the world for himself and his children and his woman. The black man is not violent. He doesn't want to fight with his woman. The black man is the
Exactly.
most loving, compassionate man on this planet. That's
Exactly.
why we supposed to rule.
And in my kids' eyesight, they daddy do rule the world. You feel me?
Hmm.
He give that kind of love.
Hmm.
But I mean, I don't have a problem. I don't judge nobody. I don't disrespect nobody. I mean, what you have going on is beautiful. You feel me? But that's not something that I would do. Even I've been watching you, and I asked my husband just to see what my husband was gonna say. Let's get another woman or whatever like that. He was like, no, I would never disrespect you like that. You is my you everything I
Because
need.
he thinks that he would disrespect you, but your husband don't have the same agenda as me. Your husband just trying to survive in the world he's in. He is okay with white supremacy and just raising some kids in that world. He don't have the same mind as me, and what his agenda is not my agenda. I'm trying to fight. I'm at war with white supremacy. Your husband is not at war. He just want to take care of his kids and have a family, and that's it. He ain't thinking philosophical about the world and wanting to know what's going on in the world. And me and your husband are two different men.
I mean,
I'm
he.
not in polygamy because I just want to have sex with a whole bunch of women. I'm in polygamy because it's a weapon.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but in the beginning, my husband has went through things, as in attempted murder and all that other stuff, went to jail and all that other stuff. He has been through all
At
of that.
this point, he just want
But
to live in society and don't get in no trouble and stay out of jail. That's what your husband's trying to do. He
I
not
think,
trying to cause no trouble. He trying to sit down somewhere.
but if he have to, he will.
Yeah, but he's not trying to do what I'm doing. I'm fighting white supremacy.
Right, right. I feel
I don't want one woman because I know when the world fall off, this planet is mine. And I want to be able to raise. Let me explain something to you that's going to be heavy. I'm going to talk heavy to you. You ready?
Yeah, hold on. They said he don't have the knowledge. What you mean? My husband don't have
Hold on. They don't know your husband and don't defend him because they don't know him. And that's going to sound silly. It's going to
right?
waste our time. Because we
Okay,
don't know that man. We
right,
only know what you telling us. We don't know him.
right,
So if you defend him, it's going to be a waste of time.
right. And I feel you.
So let's be intelligent with our time because our time is valuable.
And you're right about
All right. So listen,
it. Okay.
human beings are information. Your body is surrounded by a brain and a spine. That's what you are, a brain and a spine. And we're all sharing information. We're collecting information, and that's what you are, your consciousness. And we could break us down to the very core of what we are in our existence, we're information. When a man
Right.
has a baby with a child, that baby is a hard drive. You know what a hard drive is?
Hmm.
It's all of that man's knowledge
Right.
and all that he knew at that time and space,
Hmm.
copied, a carbon copy of that. So we have offspring to share and preserve that knowledge that we have. So
Hmm.
your children are offsprings of actual hard drives of you, their knowledge spread down the line. It's the greatest way to preserve information is through offspring. That's why we have offspring,
Right.
to preserve our consciousness and awareness so that we live on. Because who you are is what you think you are and what you know you are. So a man spreads his knowledge to his child and his offspring, and the cycle of
Right.
life continues. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I
When
understand
you
most
give
definitely.
your child, check it out. When a man gives his child to society to educate,
Mm-hmm. I mean, go ahead, nature boy. Go ahead. I'm listening. I swear I'm listening. I have respect for you. Don't get me
you
wrong. I
understand
do.
what I'm saying to you? The information that's being spread is white supremacy's information because that man has been educated to the system. Now he's putting his child to be educated to the system. And so you're having babies, and it appears to be that it's your child, but the child really belongs to the government because it's sharing the government's information because now you're putting your child through college to be a battery within that system, and the information that your legacy is white supremacy. But it appears to be that y'all have a family and all these
Mm-hmm.
children together. But truly they're units of energy for the
Mm-hmm.
agenda of white supremacy if you really understood what was going on. Now that's deep.
Right. That
It's
is
not
deep.
his, it's not that that man found his own mind,
Right.
took his child, and then now start to spread his own legacy. And
Right.
you educated the children under his doctrine, under
Right.
his education. No. Y'all put kids in the school, and the school documents them, gives them doctrine. And they start to go into a world, and you making batteries for that world and that white supremacy, but that's also okay. That's part of the process as well. But that's what you're doing. I'm educated. I came out of the matrix to make a new world, a new human being, a new mind, my
Right.
mind, black man's original mind. And I
Mm-hmm.
dare put my children and their school system to perpetuate my own enslavement without even knowing. So we're in relationships, but we don't understand what we're doing. This is white
Right.
supremacy. And you think like your oppressor, and you put your children in a school that will program to think like their oppressor, and they will continue with your offspring. And that's the power. And it stops with us. It stops with us. I educate my children. I'm their education system. The man is supposed to be their education system.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I mean, that's why I watch you. You know what I'm saying? Because I learn off of you as well. You know what I'm saying? I pick up things from you as well. You know what I'm saying? I listen to you most definitely. You know, I don't knock what you're doing.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
respect that.
So
You know, I do.
when you look at the who your child is, you got to look at the child and say, "Damn, we your child is consciousness, and the consciousness of that child is white supremacy." Because
Mm,
they're like, "Yeah, I'm going to be a doctor. A doctor where? Yeah, I'm going to be a lawyer. Yeah, a lawyer where? I'm going to be a basketball player. A basketball for who? Basketball player where? I'm going to be a rapper. A rapper within whose world? You're a poet, and you're going to give poetry to what? What is the mind of the poetry that you will write? Will be what black men are going through in society? So you're going to
mm,
be a battery for that society within that society.
right.
What happens when the black man re-educates himself and says, I'm going to make my own educational system, make my own world?
Mm, okay.
My children will not have the mind of that world. They will know of it, but they will have this mind. I'm going to program my children myself to believe what I want them to believe and to
Mm-hmm.
be who I want them to be. Then you are a man. If you're not, you're a boy, and what you are is a bot for white supremacy because you have not educated yourself. So now all your children that you have are not
Mm-hmm.
really yours.
Mm-hmm.
Think of them as yours, but they belong to white supremacy.
Nature boy, you making me want to take my children out the school system and teach them my damn self. I ain't lying.
But you have to y'all got to educate yourselves, and
Right.
you have to go off, and who's to tell you what to do with your offspring?
Right.
It's your children. That's your property. That's your cosmic right. No one can tell you to do what you do with your children. Especially that black man. That black man is his kids. You have those are his kids.
Mm.
Those his property. But they know if they give rights to the man, that the woman would be less likely to leave the household. And they set it up that way. They give rights to the woman primarily because they know that the woman has to fend for herself, so she's gonna put the kids in the education system, and they're gonna have another battery. They know they set it up like that.
Hmm. See, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
But
but
if they gave the man the rights to the children, the woman would be less likely to leave their attachment and stay. They would find reasons to stay.
hmm. So what you say about, okay, I'm a nurse, like I told you. Okay, so I take them out of school.
I mean,
I
think
teach
about what a
my
nurse does. A nurse wipes. I mean, you start off in the beginning wiping white men ass and white women ass. White supremacy. You sit and
no,
take
no,
care.
I never part. That's they call that a CNA, a certified nurse
You
assistant. I'm a RN. I'm a registered nurse. I don't do
didn't
that.
have to
I
be.
be
You didn't have to do that at one point.
no, I never had to do that. I was never
Oh.
a CNA. I school to be a RN, a registered nurse. That's top
Oh,
nurse
okay. So
right
you never had to
there.
do that type stuff.
No, I never had to do
But
that.
you still have to take care of white people.
Yeah, white and black
Well, you know what I'm
and
talking
deliver.
about. You're taking care of people within their system. You know what I'm talking about.
Right, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do. Most definitely, I do.
Yeah. Imagine
Yeah,
you
I
had
help.
your own
I
society. Imagine you and your husband had your own
know you
world,
know.
and you was a nurse within your own world, and you nursed the children, or you nursed people within your own
Right,
society back to health, so that they could be at their top health, so that this society would grow and be nice and strong. Imagine that.
right.
Hmm?
Mm, okay.
So, what was your question about being a nurse?
No, I was just saying, like you said, something about the kids in school and becoming a doctor and this and that and that and the third. So, I mean, which direction should I go? You know,
Well,
I'm a,
it's up to
I,
your husband.
I
It's up to your husband at this point to re-educate himself and take his kids out that system. It might be too
okay.
late. Most of the kids probably already are programmed, and it's how do you snatch them out of a program that they already started? It's like they're going to be against their own self, you know. So at this point, what can you do?
You're right.
You love your husband, you love his mind, you love how he thinks, and so
Mm,
you in the world that you in. You better just keep living the way you live it. Unless you
right,
feel like he ain't thinking the right way one day and you say, you know what, I'm gonna populate the earth with another man. I gave you a child, I gave you your child, here your child. I'm going to give another man children. I'm going to give another man a form of my mind, another you know what I'm saying? You as a woman, you have the right to give a man a child. You should never take your children when you leave. Ever. That's that man's child. You gave him a
yeah, I would
child. You
never
gonna
take
make another
away
one.
never. I would never take my kids away from my husband. And he also tell me if I ever feel like I want to get up and leave, he want his kids. He want to raise his
Yeah,
kids. You
it's his
know.
rights. Those are his kids. And I tell
Yeah.
any woman, and we always, oh, how can a woman leave her kids? They ain't your kids. They belong to that man. Like I told you, you reproduced that man. You gave that man's soul a body. That's what you
Mm,
did, and you mothered it, so you have an attachment to it. I could never leave my kids. It ain't your kid. It's his kid. I
mm,
keep telling y'all. I keep telling the people. I said, look, man, the child belongs to the father.
mm.
You
That's true.
understand? How can you say you hate this man, but mother his children? Because
Right.
you're mothering his soul. It's his soul.
Right.
It don't make no sense. It's an oxymoron. And that's why you don't get along with the kids when they get older, because the kids is the father. And the same relationship between the father and you will manifest between the child and you.
Right. And I do agree to this comment. She was like, my husband tell me if I want to leave the kids and go. And that's what my husband tells me as well. Like those are his kids. Like Nature Boy say,
It
you cannot.
is.
That's his.
It's his child. And any man you go to, the next man you go to, you will give him a child. You repopulate him. And that's what y'all do. Y'all go from man to man, giving these men children. That's what you do. That's what women do. You clone a nigga. And the children, if you look at the children, they fathers. You are
Yeah,
your
look just
father.
all seven of my kids look. That's that man kids.
That's
They
his
look like that.
spirit. You could tell as a child, as a little infant, you could see the spirit of the father in the infant. You can see the spirit. If anybody ever paid any attention, ladies, anybody that's paid any kind of attention to a child in its development, you will see the father spirit in that child.
Yeah, because anywhere I go and there, everybody says those kids look just like him. They don't look nothing like you.
It's just
And
the
I'm the one who.
spirit. It's his
Right,
spirit.
right. Well, Nature Boy,
Any one of y'all women that had children, if you watch those children, you can clearly see their father's spirit in them children. In our community
right,
right now, we had a couple of children here, and we clearly seen it like plain as day. Jaomi got true spirit. You could see you could see true right in Jaomi. Like, damn, look at that. That nigga act just like true, because the children will give you up.
oh yes,
If you a weak, cry, you wimpy ass nigga, your children gonna be weak, cry, and wimpy.
oh yes,
You can try to hide it all you want. The children let you see the father's spirit. You if you see a child, they'll show you who their father is. Their father can't hide. Because the children get it honest. That's their
right.
father's soul, straight up. If you don't believe
Fact.
me, you got children, you seen it. If you just watch, if you got multiple kids, if you got multiple kids by multiple dudes, and you've been around children, and you deliver babies, or you be around babies, just look.
Right.
And then look at your own father and look at you. I guarantee you, you will see that you are your father.
I am my father.
To this very day, you are your father.
Yes, it's
When
true.
you really look at it, you are your father in another dimension. That's your past life, your daddy.
Yeah.
And so the child belongs to the father because it's the father's soul. You use a woman to reproduce yourself through.
Right.
A woman is a help. She's helping you in every way reproduce yourself and reproduce everything you're doing. Anything you're doing. If you want to build a house, you want to make a home. A woman gonna
Mm-hmm.
make that house a home. You ever see men
Mm,
that live by themselves? That shit look crazy. But when a
yeah.
woman come in, you feel the difference. Like, oh, you ever want a woman and you can feel the presence of a woman when a man got a woman around. You can feel her presence. Like, yeah, this woman that live here, you could tell. But when a nigga will live by himself, unless he gay, if a nigga live by himself and he ain't gay, that is a terrible sight. It's a terrible sight.
Yeah. But all right, Nature Boy, man,
All
I
right,
got
now.
mad. You heard me.
All right,
So got to go back in the comments.
all right, that's a fact. Seen a man live without a woman?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's so crazy.
It's sad. Nigga be on an air mattress. Now some of these women, like I told you, they dudes, so they be doing the same shit. They crib be empty, they car be nasty. They live like a dude too, and they need a man to come in and make them. See, it's all flipped around now. The
Yeah.
man make the home now.
It's true.
Men all up at IKEA furnishing the house and shit while she getting the money.
Watching the other side.
Ooh, surprising.
Hello.
What's going on? A woman's velour.
Good afternoon, Nature Boy. How you doing?
You got your hair done? Oh, you did your hair? Yeah, did your hair? Who ain't get their hair done? Oh, what's going on? How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing well. To answer your question regarding can one woman and one man populate the earth, at one point probably yes, but not right now in these conditions. Because back in the day, I even had people in my family who had 17 children with one woman.
Right. So
So
even
it's
if you have 17 children with one woman, um, when the brothers and sisters meet, that's where genetic disformity happens, right?
uh-huh.
So it's less likely that they have children. You see what I'm saying? It's harder to do full brother and sister. Half brother and sister is more likely to happen. The chances of having offspring through half brother and sister rather than full brother and sister are higher than you understand what I'm saying to you?
Uh-huh. I
And
do.
the children that come out of this situation ain't good.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're right because they had short lifespan. You're absolutely right.
So if you study, if you like, one thing black men love to do is breed dogs.
Uh-huh.
The black men love to breed dogs. Study line breeding. line breeding is something that is familiar with cattle, and we're talking about breeding mammals. You know what I'm saying? And study these things. These are very important. They're going to be important. It'll be very important in the coming future. But line breeding is very important because we're talking about survival. We're coming into a time of survival now, man. Corona ain't getting no better. It's getting worse if you don't see it. The vaccines is coming. It's here.
Yeah, I'm not taking that shit at all.
That might come with a consequence pretty
I
soon.
can't travel out of the United States like that, international. That part right there, yeah, if you
Shit,
don't
it
get your
might be more than
vaccine.
that.
So do you think I should get it?
No, hell no. I think you should go away. I
Right.
think that you should leave society and run into the mountains. Damn, you look good today. Look at Malia. Malia looking sexy as hell. Damn, girl.
Wow,
Stand
she's
up real quick.
glowing.
Oh, look, turn around real quick.
I
You
love
made that?
that.
She made that, yeah.
Mama Sheba helped me.
That's beautiful.
Shout out to Mama Sheba.
Yeah, look at that.
Girl.
That's how women are supposed to dress, like just like that. Not
I
no
can't,
tight jeans and all that.
I can't wait to show y'all when my wives is pregnant. The universe is waiting for the divine time, but it's coming. Like when all my wives be pregnant
Uh-huh.
at the same time.
It's a beautiful thing because I breastfed for 2 years. I really enjoy that, like
The
being a
motherhood,
mother.
the
And
motherhood, yeah.
yes, I stayed at home. I was a stay-at-home mother at one point, so
Yeah, it's
I didn't
good.
have to really do anything, and I was very happy when I was at home taking care of my
Good.
child.
I want to go to the beach, yeah. All right, so look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you go right now. This is what I'm about to do. All right, so y'all put me on a box. All right, baby. Talk to you later. A box, and I think Dr. Bishop's going to be here soon.
Yep.
I got to check and see what's going on with Solar. Solar, y'all picked that package up yet? Let's go. Let's get ready, huh? No, we gotta stay for Dr. Bishop. Yo, what's up with your bag?
It's the sunburn.
Damn, nigga. Today is Monday. I know. I have to show y'all my surprise, but y'all ain't got me on the box.
Got us on the box?
So the package is here. Solar, the package is here. Now come on. The package is here. Let's see. Y'all gonna love this. Y'all gotta put me on the box though. Told you I'm gonna deliver. I'm a man of my word. Oh yes, going down. This gonna be good. This gonna be good. Y'all gonna love this. Y'all better tell the T to come. The T, I hope you in the building. I hope you ready to record this. You gonna want to record this, T. The T, you gonna want. Hey, y'all can bring my tripod. Hey, I was supposed to go to the beach today. I'm gonna go tomorrow. We're gonna go tomorrow. So we gotta hold that. Cause it's about 5 o'clock right now. So it's gonna be too late by the time we get there. It's gonna be chilly too. Yeah, it's a little low.
I like it because it's private.
I never wrote. We're the stylist. She about to leave. She almost done with everybody. She's going on her own way. Right now? Don't ask me what. Don't ask me that. I don't think me and her is like a fit, bro. Like I don't feel like me and her is a fit. Y'all got a 2-room tent? Yeah, let me see it. What up, Rozzy?
What it do? Oh man, I'm glad I'm on here. All right, so not to be a buzzkill, but yeah, man. I I agree with some of the stuff that you say, but are you really? I want to know, are you hitting on? Let me put this button up because I don't want to get you in trouble. But we gotta really, cause we brothers, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta really hit on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you talk about the angle, the white supremacy. We gotta call it about what it's really called, which is the Anglo-Saxons. You know what I'm saying? It's not the white people that are the bad people. It is your mental, with your third eye. You get what I'm saying? We all understand what's going on with the aint. You get what I'm saying? Which means the top parts mean out the omega and alpha. The bottom part mean alpha. So omega and alpha, right? You get that? All right, so you are one inside, but you got to understand that there's always up. There's no way we're going down. So regardless, you feel me? Like you cannot judge nobody way by the way they want to live. I judge, well, people, anybody else that judge, you know what I'm saying, the way you live by you having, multiple wives and all that. I get you and get that, all that. But you can't judge nobody for having no wives. You feel me? That's the way they want to live. You get what I'm saying? You being the way you are, that's the practicing of it's an African tribe, but that was even being decepted by the we can even say the reptilians. We call them the Dracos or whatever, right? So that's that, even what you practice, that's being decepted by the Dracos. So the Dracos got their hand on everything, even the Bible. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people not gonna get me. They won't get.
Yes.
No, you're Orisha?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you find out your Orisha guides you. You know what I'm saying? And when your Orisha guides you, you got your mother and your father. You know what I'm saying? Not only does your father, and I get you what you're saying, but we do not reincarnate with just our father.
Oh, we lost reception. Hey guys, so listen.